Hello, you guys. This is the One Piece King here today. Gonna be making a really short video though. I'm gonna find a way to make the videos longer because storage reason again and everything. I probably might get me a laptop soon. Probably not gonna lie. I probably might get me one and stuff. Cause storage really is becoming an issue and everything. But I might be able to fix it and get the videos longer again instead of being really short. Cause it's gonna be really short and everything, like very very short. Um, so just getting this quickly out of the way though, the Pirate Warriors 4 DLC and everything, it's coming out in July of what I heard. It's like the 31st of July, so it's gonna be really late. I would probably say it's coming out in the mid of July and not the end of it, because to me that sounds stupid. Like, why would you do it around like like the end, really? Like, why would you do that at the end? Do it at the middle. That sounds like actually nice to do and everything. But yeah, the smoothie trailer that I saw was really cool and everything. Still waiting on Cracker and Judge's trailers and stuff, which probably I'm thinking are gonna be coming next week. Which actually is gonna be pretty cool. So just letting y'all know, we probably might get more trailers like next week and stuff. Like maybe next week or maybe the week after that, probably like whenever hit more in July, I would say like maybe the second week of July we'll get another trailer, which would be like Cracker's trailer, and then maybe like a week or two from that we'll get Judges, and then basically getting the official release of them, because like I said, we definitely do need to like get them and stuff very soon. That's what I feel like we need to do. Um, but also pushing that out of the way and everything. Nothing new with Jump Force at the moment. Definitely don't, I don't even want to like think about Jump Force for the moment because I haven't really touched the game. I haven't really touched the game that much. I'm not gonna lie. I probably might touch the game later on tomorrow. Probably. I don't know, but um, anyway though. I actually was looking through, yeah, I actually was looking through, Twitter and everything, and I was seeing all the stuff and everything, and it was actually making me think a lot and everything. Like, this is actually really regarding the One Piece and everything. Like, it made me think, um, so the first one, this guy, I believe it was Jaro, on Twitter. Check him out, by the way, and everything. This dude named Jaro actually went and found this, and it was in an SBS and everything. In a manga volume in an SBS. Um, technically, technically, you know how Sanji, his family, there were only like three. Well, technically, in a sense, like it was like four siblings that he had. It was three brothers and everything, and one sister that we know. There were four. There were four brothers actually. You know, um, like it said that Sanji has four siblings and everything. Like like not counting Sanji himself because, um, yeah, not counting Sanji himself and everything, I don't think so because in the SBS, even Oda said it was like, Sanji was like the third and everything. He was like the third oldest, I believe, or I think it was like the third child. Yonji obviously is the youngest. And then there was this name that got brought up and it was Fiji. And I was like, I don't know if Fiji was a joke. Like, I don't know if Fiji was a joke or if Oda was being actually serious and stuff. Like, Fiji, like, Vince Smoke Fiji could have actually been a character, but it's like, what Raitsu power would he have? Because apparently he was like another brother that Sanji had. So I'm like, what? I'm just thinking, like, what? You know? Um, I don't know. It was like really strange and everything. It was really strange, but maybe it was a joke. But if like Vince Smoke Fiji actually was an actual character, that Oda could have randomly had pop in, like yeah, I was also neglected too, Sanji. Except like what they did to me was that they tossed me out. So me and you were basically on the same page. I hate the Germas. It's like cool. I guess we can actually be legit brothers. It's like yeah, and basically he just stays on their ship for a while. I don't know. Um, the other thing that actually got me thinking though, this was by somebody else and everything, and it was about Eames' existence of who he really is and everything, who Eam really is, and technically. or emu and everything, as the Japanese put it and everything, I am, yeah, like, I am you and everything. That doesn't actually mean, like, that's a reference to something or anything at all, because if that's the case, I would have been, like, mind blown right there, like, whoa, Oda's really putting it on with Eam and everything, he's really doing this. Um, but that's not really the case, actually. Um, Emu and everything, his actual, like, the translation for that and everything is the sea. Emu means the sea. And, somebody else also brought up, like, Eam's whole, thing and everything, like, it's a reference of a biblical reference of, like, I am. Like, Eam means, like, I am, but more of, like, a biblical reference and everything of him. And, so I started thinking, and I was like, wait a second, put two and two together and everything. Like, put the English reference with the Japanese reference and everything. Like, put the translations together and everything. Like, the reference and the translation together, it actually makes a word. Like, I am the sea. And it made me actually think. I'm like, oh my, that's it, like, I already looked at this guy, like, the first minute we saw him, manga and anime, the first minute we looked at him and everything. I mean, the anime actually has me scared of this guy. I mean, the red eyes actually say it all. People thought his eyes were gonna be, like, kind of yellow, like, looking like Mihawk's eyes and stuff, but that's not actually the case. His eyes are actually red in the anime, so I love how Oda did the change like that. I love how Oda was like, yeah, Eames' eyes are actually gonna be red. They're not gonna be yellow like me, like Mihawks. They're not gonna be like a yellowish orange. They're not gonna do that, So it's like, no, 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 make them red. There's a reason why they're gonna be red eyes and everything. Eam is like this completely different person, so that's why I make it red. It's like, okay, so they do, they just make Eam's eyes red. I'm like, oh boy, you know, um. But he's got a very scary presence on him and everything, like even in the anime and stuff. Like I said, it really kind of makes me terrified of looking at him in the anime. It's like that scene, where it's him, and the five elders are all bowing to him and stuff, and they're like, what is the next move, basically, like, is it time, like, is it time for, like, like the next like, basically the next attack, basically. And the only thing they really get and everything, or at least, of what we the fans really get, is a close up to Eam, like, his face. It's still kind of shadowed and stuff, like silhouette, but we actually get to look at what his eyes look like and everything. And like I said, they're red. So that's just like, oh boy, this guy is scary. Like, Eam is scary. Look at them eyes, like, look at them red eyes. It'll be like, whoa. Um, but anyway, though, yeah, I really started to think and everything because Eam is technically a king, he rules, the world government, he's the leader. But as I started to think about it and everything, Eam basically is the guy who's like the king of the world, basically. And of course, we got the whole thing with Rox and everything, like Rox D. Zebek and his crew. Rox's dream was basically to become king of the world and everything, like, that's what he wanted to be. I don't think he already was it and everything, if I don't remember correctly. Maybe he was. Um, but, it was like a reference in there or something. Or not a reference, but it was like basically just saying that that's what Rox's whole goal was to be, was the king of the world, basically. And I was like, well, shoot, kind of looking at, stealing my dream. Thanks a lot, Rox. Get out of here, boy. But anyway, though, but Eam, I look at him and I'm like, wait a second, isn't he technically the king of the world? I mean, he rules the WG, he rules those guys and everything, the Marines and the WG, he rules them all, and once you think about it, kingdoms are all over the world. Dude basically rules the planet, he rules the world, so wouldn't that make him the king of the world? Like, you start looking at this guy, He's got a really tall crown and everything. He sits on a throne that nobody ever, sits on, like, in generations. Never, except for him, you know? And, like, nobody even knows he exists, Like, that's basically the main problem. Nobody knows he exists. The issue really is, though, is like, what is Eames' actual goal? Like we don't know that and everything, but now actually thinking about, what I just said, how Eames' translation of who he is, um, yeah, like Eames' actual existence is I am the sea. I'm thinking Eam actually has something like a specific treasure that could actually become the end game. Like, we all know Blackbeard is probably going to be the final antagonist and stuff for Luffy to fight in the series. I basically beg to differ, actually. I beg to differ at that, actually, because even though Blackbeard actually is really bad and everything, like he's not just really bad. He is like legit on a different level of evil. He is a legit pirate and everything. That is what Blackbeard is. Okay, that's why we hate him, but we also can love him for that. It's weird, but that's how we do with Blackbeard. That's how we deal with him. Um, but yeah, like that's how we do with Blackbeard. But we know Blackbeard's actual goal. We know. Eam, it's just we don't know. Like Eam has been around for generations and everything. He's been doing the stuff with the WG for generations since he's been alive. We don't even know how long he's even been around for, but it seems like it's been literally centuries that he's been alive, and it's like, okay. So he's been doing this, for like a long time, and it's like you really start thinking, shoot, like how is he still living? I mean, that already questions like is Eam even human? And I think the actual answer to that question is no, he's not. Eam is probably like I wouldn't say a god. I would say he's like something like that, but it's like Eam is like this being that probably controls the ocean itself and everything. Because, like I said, it ties the reference of I am the sea, the meaning of Eam, I am the sea, because, like I said, you put two and two together and you look at this guy of what he does and everything. Like, he rules the WG, basically ruling the planet as we know it. Yeah, and particularly it's covered by water. So Eam probably does have like a power to control the ocean itself. He controls it because it's like, yeah, basically I am your biggest main enemy and everything. The pirates and everything, like every devil fruit user that exists, yeah, I'm your true enemy. You can't beat me. You can't, because I'm your worst nightmare and everything, because devil fruit users cannot swim in the water, and pirates who have these powers and everything, like they go off the like they go sailing out to sea. They do. But, their worst problem is that like if they fall in the sea, it's over basically. It's over for them. But I think that's what Eam's plan really is like, you know, it's like, I could just sink them all right now and everything, but no, 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 no. It's like, no, no, no. We gotta plan this right, gentlemen. We gotta plan this right. I'm gonna wait. There's gonna be a time, and I already know when, but there's gonna be a time. And whenever the time is ready, that's when I'm gonna do it. That's when I'm gonna do it. He's just gonna literally unleash a full scale attack and everything. Like the sea will go crazy, and like that's basically it. Eam will make the sea go crazy and everything. Like, the ocean itself would have these crazy currents and everything, and which would be questioned. Why is this happening? It all trails back to Eam and everything because Eam is like, yeah, there's already crazy stuff already going on outside. I'm hearing all the news and everything, especially about Luffy and Blackbeard, who he disregards completely. He doesn't like them and everything. He's like, you two are my biggest problems. Okay, like he could care less about the others and everything, like the Marines are the ones dealing with the other ones and everything. Like the Marines are dealing with those guys, like the Emperors, they're dealing with them and everything, with the Kaido and the Big Mom Alliance dealing with them, and it's like, geez, this is like the biggest problem we have, but Eam, that's not a problem for him because it's like, really? Okay. Okay. It's like you don't understand. We have like the strongest people in the world, okay? At least I know of, I'm probably one of those people. Just letting y'all know. I'm one of those people. But, just like Eam is just thinking like Big Mom and Kaido their alliance means nothing to him. It's like, no, no, that's not even gonna last long. They're gonna fight, But Luffy, on the other hand, like Luffy and Blackbeard of what they do, that is a concern because as I can already tell with this Wano thing happening, Luffy is gonna win. That's probably what he's thinking. Luffy is gonna win that Wano War. He's gonna win and beat them both. Blackbeard obviously will come in. We know that for a fact. He's coming. It's like the theory's out there, but I'm aiming on that Blackbeard is coming to Wano. He's gonna do his thing, steal Kaido's fruit, and leave. That's basically what he's gonna do, no doubt. Marco's gonna know, and it's gonna be like, ah, shoot, not again. It's like, pretty sure we should have been prepared for this, but it's Blackbeard. Blackbeard's gonna be a shadow. I wish I could continue further with this and everything. Because I'm afraid the video is gonna time out and everything. Um, but you just really gotta think about that with aim and everything. Because I just really, but yeah, until I fix the storage and everything, which I basically will tomorrow. This will be the end of the video right here, so subscribe to the channel if you haven't, leave a like on the video, and comment down below your thoughts about this, because it got me thinking a lot, bro. It got me thinking a lot about AIM. AIM is the end game. Have a good night, everybody. Have a good night. I'm not gonna say the other stuff. Have a good night, everybody. Peace out.